Well, the holidays are right around the corner. Can you believe it? And they can be an especially difficult time for singles and people struggling to find that special someone. But there are a few outside of the box ways to help find your match and, of course, make that connection last. And relationship expert Joan Whelan joins us live in our studio with some advice. I'm really happy to hear some of your tips because they're not sort of the run-of-the-mill, go out and meet people at a bar kind of advice.
Right. No, I'm about throw the rules out the door, throw what other people have said out the door. And you need to live outside the box. You need to live out loud. I recently stopped by with a friend at the Ritz in Florida when we were in town visiting friends. And I said, let's go to this party and just see what's going on. We weren't invited. It wasn't ours. It was a private event. And we walked in. And I thought, people need to crash parties. Now, don't do anything illegal, but you need to go and say, hi, can we join you? Or this is where these men were so fun. They said, come in, come connect with us, hang out. So go crash a party. Go stay or go to a fancy hotel or a nice restaurant where there's, holiday parties going on and just introduce yourself, get to know people.
Interesting.
It's completely outside the box.
You can become the mystery man or woman in that moment.
Absolutely.
You also say, throw a party.
I say, instead of Tupperware parties or jewelry parties, bring a man or a great woman party. And everyone has to bring a hot date that's your friend and introduce these people to your friends, and you never know who could fit together.
And hopefully they're single, right?
Yes. Well, yes, requirements are
Very
here.
important.
We do not, exactly.
And you say maybe take a trip. Travel, visit people.
I think it's a great idea. I suggested to somebody recently, she spends all this money on her family, which we love to do for each other.
Sure.
But she's single, and I said, you need to go away. You need to go. She loves hiking. She's outdoors. I said, keep your money this year. Go on a powerful trip that's just about you, and you have no idea who you'll meet. And so that's what she's doing.
And speaking of taking care of yourself, trying something new, I saw you slipped in a little pole dance action there. Maybe make yourself feel a little sexy. I don't know. Does that work?
I think that sexy is about you internally.
Okay.
So what can you do to get your own groove on? I think pole dancing is fun. I've had friends go together and do this. I think going dancing, singing, taking an art class, something outside the box for you. If you're shy, quiet, and timid, you have to go do something crazy and outlandish. And again, respectable though, not.
I like that you
don't
keep throwing that in
call my
there.
house or my
Don't go
office.
to jail over this.
No.
Folks. And volunteering, giving of yourself.
I think that's important. I think it's important for us to be in service. I think it's important for people to share their gifts. Every human being has something to offer, and you have no idea who's waiting in the wings who has similar qualities as you, helping and being of service. So whether it's at, for animals, whether it's with the homeless, it doesn't matter. Just
and that
get
good
out.
karma doesn't hurt, right?
It never hurts to help another human being.
Great advice. We only have 30 seconds left. I have to mention, in addition to being a relationship expert, Joan is also what we call an intuitive.
Yes.
So you can read people. So I'm going to give you, we have what, 10 seconds? What can you say about me? What do you think? I'm a little
so what I
scared.
want to say very clearly about you is I see another child around you, so I do see a beautiful girl hanging around, and it's just free will if you want to bring her in or not, but be open to that. I do want you, and I love that you work, but I want you to also have you and your husband have some special time. I feel like that you've both been running crazy, and I read souls, so when I bring in loved ones, it doesn't mean they're passing or they're going to pass, but I brought up your grandmother before we started, and I said, your grandmother is here, your mother's mother, and you said she has a special birthday coming up, and there's some conversations going on. So she adores and cherishes you, and she's not taking it personally if you can't be there for her.
Yeah, she's celebrating her 90th birthday. Unfortunately, I'm probably not going to make it, but you're saying maybe go visit Grandma.
Go
make
visit,
it happen,
or just
right?
make the phone calls. I think it's so important to just call people and just connect on the phone or send cards. I'm about the mail. Write an actual letter.
I love that.
Yes.
All right, Joan Whelan, thanks for being with us.
Thank
Great
you for
advice.
having
You almost
me.
made me cry at the end there. Talking about my grandma, a baby girl in my future. Kyla, I'm going to send it over to you.